I think overall it was a huge success, and I think it'll be an event that'll kind of grow, you know, from year to year. I think a lot of people always talk about how awesome Gas Truck is, and man, I wish it would come back. And when it was announced that we were going to do this race, I don't think everyone believed that you were going to actually put in a 10 scale friendly track and kind of bring that old school vibe back. And I think you guys killed it with that. And seeing the response now from people online, I think there's a lot of people that are like, damn, I can't believe I missed it.
You know, I started life in the 10 scale world back in 1988. So honestly, if it was up to me, this is all I would do. I've had more fun this weekend out here with my 2-wheel drive buggies and my gas trucks, racing my buddy Adam Drake. What a blast, man. It's like every corner, you're laying it in, the front tire's coming off the ground. I got like flashbacks to 1992, racing at M&M Hobbies with Brian Kinwald. And then, you know, I'm not that old, I'm 45 years old, but it's grabbing those memories from my childhood that bring it back. That's just, I don't know, it's irreplaceable. It's freaking awesome.
Seeing some of the old cars and even just watching them go around the track and battle, like the memories that it brings back of childhood and when I started racing, and just seeing so many of the cars now are like so similar. Like on the 8 scale side, it's like they're C-Hub or Pillow Ball, and in 10 scale, they all have a lot of similarities. But looking at especially your fleet of so many different cars and brands from 10 scale, it's like so cool to just, it's almost like a history lesson being here at the race as well, because there is a lot of modern cars racing as well, but then also some of the vintage stuff, and even in some of the classes where you could be running a modern car, you're running your more vintage stuff because it just works better in this condition.
Yeah, I mean, in modern buggy, I'm running a rear motor 2-wheel drive Schumacher from 1993, and I'm sitting P2. So I mean, it's pretty awesome to see, you know, cars that are 25, 30 years old being super competitive with the new cars. And you know, a lot of guys doubted that this 10 scale race was going to be fun. A lot of guys reached out and were like, oh man, how big are the doubles going to be? You don't have to have 30-foot gaps to have fun. You need a track with some character. You need some cool jumps. You know, I didn't overgroom this track. Like when we put on the 8 scale races, it's like a 5-day build. I built this whole layout in a day and a half, 2 days, and I left it a little bit rough. I didn't go back and overgroom it. And I wanted a track that kind of created some character through the weekend, and I think we made it there. You know, we got some little bumps and we got some divots, and we got a couple things in the sweeper that kind of throw your car off. We can walk down there and check them out. But I've heard nothing but great feedback all weekend. So
yeah, the vibe has been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, we got the barbecue going with with hamburgers, and we're feeding our racers, and we take breaks. You know, we're not up till midnight rebuilding our cars.
The AAA main. So yesterday, we finished qualifying, and some of the guys are like, man, tomorrow's going to be super short. And then you were like, no, you're going to run just as much tomorrow as you did today with the AAA main format with all the different classes. We did a 24-minute gas truck main because it was the inaugural year.
Yeah.
2024.
So 2024, we're running 24 minutes. Next year, we're going to run 25 minutes. And we went ahead and made this 10 scale layout on the full 8 scale track. So it's a nice big track. We're 40-second lap time with 10 scale.
So super big track, but again, the obstacles are very 10 scale friendly. A lot of elevation, rollers, tabletops, the little skip stairs here. Nothing crazy, because again, a lot of these cars that are being raced are older.
Right.
So parts can be difficult to find. And again, this was all about people having a super fun, enjoyable weekend. We didn't want it to be to where the track's so technical, they're breaking stuff all the time. This was all about just having a good time. I ran my gas truck a ton in practice. It had been 15, 16 years since I had run, so been a long time, so I needed to kind of get my 2-wheel drive finger back a little bit. And out of the entire weekend, I had one ball cup break.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Everything held up super good. And that's a testament to how the track was built. Again, there is a little bit of character and some bumps and things that you have to miss, but everything is super flowing and very vehicle friendly.
So this is a lot of fun. We utilized a lot of the features from the Nats layout. So if you guys remember, this was the start double, and then we came around into this hip corner and it had the poles here. So we utilized the face of that. We built a ramp here. We shot up on the berm. From the driver's stand, this is very deceiving. It feels like this is 5 feet wide, but this is literally one buggy wide. And when you hit that, it's like hitting the boost button in Mario Kart, and it goes wham, and it throws your car out of that corner.
My first few laps, because of just visually how you see it on the track, I'm basically going over this hump, over that, and I just kind of by accident, it was like it was hooked to a leash basically, and just hooked it around. I'm like, holy cow, that's the line right there.
This is the same face as that big double that we had at Nats. So as you can see, I took the landing of the double and I pulled it into the face.
Make a little tabletop?
Yeah, create a little tabletop. And what it does, you carry a lot of speed into that, and then you kind of check up if you want to downside it. The e-buggies, I think Adam landed in the corner.
Yeah, especially when I got called out on hot lap.
I did. I called you out. We were like a thousandth of a second. I was like, don't let me hot lap you. You're like, watch this.
Challenge accepted.
See, that's the pros right there. They can always step it up a full second or more. So here we are, the 2024 Adam Drake Gas Truck Nationals. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's really awesome what we did here. I think we've reinstilled in the 10 scale community that outdoor 10 scale racing can be fun.
I agree. It's, again, the atmosphere, everyone seemed to have a really, really good time. People helping, turn marshaling for one another, just a really laid back kind of family oriented fun event. I think this is what we need more of. Brings back more of the roots and young kids. 10 scale cars are a lot less expensive and easier to get into, and there's so many cars already out there that hopefully this can be an event that grows. And we've
got a couple companies that are kind of reinstilling that old vintage 10 scale again, and I love to see that. I mean, that's where I grew up, and man, when I was a little kid at 10 years old and I was broke, all I wanted to do was go make money so I could buy tires and Nike had batteries, you know. And I'm not going to say 10 scale did that for me 100%. My parents raised me to have a lot of work ethic, but being broke as a young 10 scale racer made me want to go make money, made me want to go start my own companies, and my wife and I were able to build this and give it back to the RC community. So it feels really good, and it's a lot of fun.
We appreciate you and the entire HRCR crew for allowing us to put on this event. Actually, you guys are the ones who put it on. I'm just a small part of it, but this was something that we talked about for a long time, and really cool to see it actually come and be a successful weekend, and hopefully an event that grows year to year.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Thank you very much again. Thank you, everybody.
And your two-wheel drive vintage buggy champion this weekend, Woody Garwood. Our champion this weekend, two-wheel drive modern mod buggy, Mr. HRCR Brian Eiter. And your two-wheel drive stadium truck champion this weekend, Mr. Kurt Dilkey. And your two-wheel drive short course champion this weekend, also your top qualifier, Mikey Brown. All right, so the first poll is going to be for the signed Adam Drake body, replica body.
This is the winning ticket right here.
All right, your winning ticket goes to, I think he just walked away for the body, Jamie Nash.
Let's find out how to go on eBay.
Nice.
Good job, Jamie.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, track crew. And thank you to all the racers.